Vic Nation. Crown Vic Nation, what's going on, everybody? Spring weather in the air here in Michigan, finally. Appreciate all you guys who stuck with me through the winter time. It was just too cold to be out here to do anything on these Crown Vics. So let me explain to you what I'm going on and what's happening. This is touching on a J mod, valve body performance type stuff, and I can tell you guys right now that yes, the later the year Crown Vic you have, the better the transmission is, the better Ford upgraded them. I know some people say the 2004 is the fastest. Oh, yeah, by 0.08 seconds. Whoop-de-doo on 87 octane. You know, I can get a 2011 on 85 and easily blow the doors off of it. So, didn't mean to harm any of you guys with 2004s, but it's simple as that. You run an 87 octane, that's what Ford's test is at, and then you can get a 2009 and 10 and 11 running E85, 355 gear and easily clear a 2004 Police Interceptor Crown Vic out the way. But we're going to talk about a J mod. Now here, I did take the valve body off, and I want to show you guys what a bad transmission looked like. Now originally I did put this valve body on here thinking that it was the valve body that went bad, but look at the transmission fluid, guys. It's black. Look at the pan. Look at all those hairs on the magnet. So this is a Superior plate. It's the K092 plate. I would advise you guys not to reuse the Ford plate. Go ahead, get the Superior plate. I think it's about $35 now, here or there. Everything else will be thrown out. I might go ahead and rebuild this one. I do have 3 transmissions with one in the car, so that make 4 altogether. Here are some of the parts, which is not a really big deal. Not a real big deal. Transmission, manual, sensor. You have these parts here. Everything else, pretty simple. And like I say, J mod is probably one of the easiest things you can do. Let me show you what you would get with like the average J mod kit. Now, with the average J mod kit, you would get filter. And remember to make sure that orange filter is taken off the vehicle when you do it. They will send you this type of gasket. I would advise against using that. Use the Ford gasket, clean it up, scrape it, and reuse it. Here are some of the sensors that are inside the transmission. Like I say, you get Bob Warner, Bosch. This one, I believe, is the Bob Warner 2, the transmission pressure sensor. You can get all that. And when I was talking about the plate, this is your plate right here. You don't need to drill any holes in it. You don't need to do anything like that. It already has them pre-drilled. Let me open up the paper. And as I said, this is the K092. This is what you consider the larger holes one that to the plate. They do have a stock plate that you can get where there is no plate. You can get that one. It also comes with, see if I can find it. Comes with a cup also. Somewhere around here. Comes with a cup, which is right there, and that will smack against the plate, and it won't allow it to. Just had the cup, but anyway, it won't allow it to crack the plate, even though this plate is a lot thicker than the original Ford plates. You would get 2 gaskets, because I'm gonna have to clean out the valve body on that. So it comes with 2 gaskets from the front and for the back. And what the J-Mod does is allows you more fluid. It allows you cooler transmission temperatures, because with you can, just like anything else, you can flow more fluid. You could dissipate heat a lot more. So for all you guys, it's not that expensive. I would say if you would have did this kit how I did it, you would come out your pocket. This kit was $90. The plate is somewhere about $40. Like I say, these sensors go with the $90 over here with the gaskets and the filter. I will say, and also the valve body has a zip kit on there. The non-boring kind, where you have to bore some of the cylinders to install oversized valves and stuff. So I will post a link to the older video I had about J-Mods and the zip kit. That way you can get the right kit, and trust me, it's not hard. I mean, it's like if you guys can do Legos or Connects, anything like that, is very simple like that. It's not rocket science. So I will probably pin some of my older videos about that in the look on the pin section. That way I will leave a link. That way you guys don't have to be scared, because shifting, and one thing I noticed is that when it shifts, sometimes I lose traction, because even though this is a later model Crown Vic, Ford did not put an aggressive shift on here. So the valve body and everything else that I've done will create a more aggressive shift. And let me explain to you why. So the reason why I say it will give you an aggressive shift, because there's 2 springs on the top of here that you remove, and then this spring housing over here, you have overdrive, reverse, and then you have your 3rd gear accumulator right here, and you will remove the spring. This is your 1-2 right here. There's the bottom spring that some kits offer a bottom spring change and a top spring change. But for the J-Mod, just simply remove, when you open this cap, there'll be 2 springs on the top. Just remove those. Leave the ones on the bottom there. Don't bother with the reverse unless you know how to put that on. The Sonex do offer a upgraded pin that once you do a rebuild, I would go ahead and put in, but in stock form. Don't worry about it, because a lot of guys, we don't know how to change that spring without pulling the transmission completely apart. And this is reverse, don't worry about it. And then this is the third gear, 3 to 4, which will take it from third gear to overdrive. Third gear to overdrive. So this valve body is an aggressive valve body. I'm just going to take it apart, clean it, put it in the white Vic over here, 2011. She has a 355, so I will take it, put it in her. So Crown Vic Nation, I'll give you some updates and let you know what's going on. But probably a week or so out, I do have some transmission fluid coming that I'm going to put in her, along with the minor tune-up of the shift kit and everything like that. So Crown Vic Nation, I appreciate you guys sticking along.